Real music is on the way. This is Almost Famous. Your home, the best local musicians, and select live performances.
Here's Johnny.
Here's John Shea.
Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Lisa.
And Lisa Azizia.
Well, it is exactly 9 o'clock here on 95.9 WATD, and that means it's time to go over to the tiny stage. And tonight, we welcome back the Naked Stills. Ryan, Rocco, and Daniel are in studio tonight. Hey, guys, how you doing?
How we doing? Hey.
Not too bad. So let's go around the room and have you guys introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about your musical background.
Daniel over here on guitar. Musical background. Too vast. I don't know. I grew up around a lot of the contemporary folk and country and rocks artists of the 60s and 70s. So Bob Dylan, Neil Young, the band, all the way up through a lot of the 90s alternative and kind of roots rock, Wallflowers, Counting Crows, Whiskey Town. That's
excellent. Ryan Adams is awesome.
Yeah, he's the man.
Rocco, how about you?
Rocco DeRosa, musical background, chameleon, I don't know. A little bit of everything as well. Grew up on Frank Sinatra, much to my chagrin and later to my pleasure, I suppose. And then, everything from, my God, my parents love like 70s love ballads, so that was definitely a big influence. And then my teenage angst years with Counting Crows and, similar things with Whiskey Town and Ryan Adams and, my God, I can't even think who else. Smashing Pumpkins was a big one, too.
Cool. And how about you, Ryan?
Guitarist turned bassist. Been playing bass for about 3-4 years now. But I grew up listening to the worst rap imaginable.
I should add that to mine, too.
Oh, good, bad rap.
Yeah.
Got me through the wonder years. And now I like everything that Dan likes.
Excellent. Well, let's go right into a song. What do you guys have prepared for us first tonight?
Price You Pay, I guess. We'll do that first.
We'll start off with an oldie. Yeah,
Start
this is
with
one of our favorite ones.
oldie but a goodie.
All right, the Naked Stills on the tiny stage here at 95.9 WATD.
Take it back, the things I said sounded much better in my head, but I guess that's the way it goes. So I point the finger back at you. What would you have wanted me to do? But I guess that's the way it goes. I guess it's the price you pay. I guess it's the price you pay. I guess it's the price you pay for being in love, being in love. Well, now stupid things won't pass the time. Now you got me staying in line, but I guess that's the way it goes. Well, I lost my faith and I lost my mind when you treat me so unkind, but I guess that's the way it goes. I guess it's the price you pay. I guess it's the price you pay. Oh, it's such a shame. I guess it's the price you pay for being in love, for being in love. Oh, oh, for being in love. so far away, getting closer to me every day. So close, but you're still so far away, getting closer to me every day. Well, now stupid things won't pass the time. Now you got me still in line, but I guess that's the way it goes. Gone. Well, I lost my faith and I lost my mind when you treat me so unkind, but I guess that's the way it goes. I guess it's the price you pay. I guess it's the price you pay. Oh, it's such a shame. I guess it's the price I paid for being in love. For being in love. For being in love. For being in love, in love, in love, in love.
The Naked Stills, 95.9 WATD, sounding awesome.
Thank you.
Really cool. You guys sound tight. Now, we were just talking off air that you guys were last here almost exactly 2 years ago.
Yeah, and I actually think it was just me at the time.
Yes.
For I don't remember scheduling reasons, but so it was actually just me on acoustic for that. But yeah,
Now, we should mention that you're missing one member tonight.
we are missing Doug tonight. Doug had work commitments and couldn't make it, but you know.
I was actually just earlier today talking to Jamie Lynn Hart, and
Yeah.
she was saying that her CD is just about to drop, and she's got some big shows coming up with the full band as well, which
She does.
Doug is also a part of.
Which actually, I believe, are you?
Not for the release party.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, that's October 17th. I think her release party is, but I think her original guitarist is coming back
Okay.
for that.
Kevin is.
Kevin.
Yep.
Yep.
Excellent. So what has changed with you guys in the past 2 years?
Oh man, a lot of things. We have management now. We have, we've still been plugging away with Cocheco, the record that we released back in late 2012, early 2013, and it's really just establishing, I think, a lot of the business side of things that you kind of have to if you're trying to do this as a full-time thing, and beyond that, just writing new stuff.
Now let's talk about the album too, because the album is about a year old now.
It's a little older than a year old. Yeah, a little older than a year. Is that even words?
Yeah, I think
Ran out of words.
we're approaching close to 2 years actually. I think we released it. Well, we had our release party in November of 2012, and then that was kind of a soft release, kind of a local thing, and then we got it into your typical digital distribution by late winter of 2013. So it's been out for a while.
Excellent. Now, do you guys have plans in the works for a new CD?
Yeah, we do actually. We're probably going to do an EP this next time around here, but our game plan is to start in November, and we have acquired quite a lot of studio gear, and so we're actually in the process of putting it all in and at our rehearsal space, and we're going to do the vast majority of the recording ourselves this time.
Excellent. Now, how are the songs different from the previous CD?
A lot.
Yeah, I think the energy has shifted a little bit. It's got a little bit more, for lack of a better word, aggression to it.
I think it's more focused too. I think with Cocheco, I think we were still kind of experimenting sound wise and trying feeling out different feelings. I guess I don't really know. And,
I also think our creative process has changed too.
Yeah.
I think with this record we had songs Rocco and I had written years and years ago that took a while to develop into a more of a band format, and then we started writing kind of stemming off of that experience. And I think now, after a few years, we've got a lot of performances under our belt together, and we've kind of known each other for a while now, and we can feel each other out, I think, when we come into a creative process and in terms of writing. And I think we have a lot more flow now when we approach writing songs together. So
yeah, I think it's just a more mature writing.
Excellent. Now, this CD right now is available on your website?
Cocheco is?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
And what's your website if people want more information on who you guys are?
TheNakedStills.com.
Easy enough.
Easy peasy.
All right, let's go into another song. What do you guys have next for us on your playlist tonight?
Why don't we do a new one?
Yeah.
Do you want to do...
Let's do The Night.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. This one is called The Night.
See the day take a bow. Feel the night falling down. And I can't forget the sound of your eyes calling now. I don't believe in regrets, but the truth is there's some things she needs to forget. And the pinches she digs in seems to get under your skin. But as darkness falls,
The Naked Stills on the tiny stage tonight, 95.9 WATD. Playing a new track. Is that one that's slated to appear on the EP?
Sure is.
All right. And what's the name of that one again?
That is The Night. So, well, right now it's called The Night. Who knows if the title will change, but...
Nice. Now, are you? Who is the primary songwriter in the group, or do you guys equally contribute?
I mean, it's kind of a hodgepodge in terms of the way that we write. Most of the lyrical ideas are things that I kind of flesh out, with help here and there. And musical, sometimes it's all of us in a room together doing, coming up with ideas collectively. Sometimes it's a guitar riff that Dan has, or I have, or Ryan, or Doug. I mean, and then we just all kind of try to contribute to that. So yeah.
What is the typical songwriting process for you, lyric-wise?
That is forever changing. I don't know. I think it's something that is can be pretty intangible at times, and it's just something that often just either hits me in the room, where I'll get a strong melodic idea, or I'll do the whole Beatles scrambled eggs type thing and just gibberish until it starts to make sense, and then I usually refine the idea, in terms of its lyrical content. That's almost, I don't want to say it's secondary, but it's secondary to me in terms of like, what do the words sound like together versus like how literal I'm being at times.
Now, how would you say your songs differ that, say, maybe take, that come quickly as opposed to the songs that take time to create?
Say that again?
How would you describe the difference between the songs that take the shortest amount of time compared to the songs that take the longest amount of time?
Oh, there's a lot of differences.
Yeah, I mean, if I could chime in, I think when we're collectively striking while the iron's hot, and everybody's focused and feeling the same energy, I think when we get to a place like that, Rocco, it kind of lends itself to give Rocco some more direction in a quicker way lyrically. I think he can feel out the energy, and at least, by the end of a writing session, when he's got a strong melodic idea, or he's inspired enough to be able to blast through a verse or a chorus or a bridge, without picking the pen off the paper.
Yeah, and often I'll write like a verse, a chorus, and a bridge, and then not even touch the rest of the song until we've played it quite a lot, and I'll just write kind of placeholder verses until it's time to really record. I don't ever feel like I'm like completely tied to the lyrics until it's like refined enough to get my point across.
That's excellent. So we have the Naked Stills live in studio tonight here on 95.9 WATD. We have the phone lines open as well. If you want to chime in with a question, maybe a request, 781-837-4900, 781-837-4900. But we have to take a timeout. We'll have more live music right after this.
Almost Famous on 95.9 WATD.
Yes, it is. We have the Naked Stills live in studio, and we still have Lisa live in studio, and you're hitting the road yourself in a couple days, right?
Yeah, it's true. Actually, a week from Friday, Rob and I from the morning show, we are taking the show on the road yet again. So this has been the summer of the South Shore Morning Tour. It's been a lot of fun. We kicked it off in May. We went not far from Broadcast House down the street in Marshfield, but we've hit towns like Duxbury and Plymouth and Scituate, and we've had a great time. We're rounding out the summer in Pembroke, Friday, July... No, it's not July anymore, Lisa. September 26th.
Doesn't feel like July.
No, it really doesn't. I mean, I am in flip-flops still, but that usually happens till at least October, but it does not, you're right, feel like July at all. Feels like fall. That's what we're headed into.
Got the sweatshirt on. It's definitely fall season.
You do. The main sweatshirts come back out of the closet. I know. Well, come and enjoy a cup of coffee to warm you up. How about that on Friday morning, the 26th of September? Rob and I, along with Larry and a whole crew of folks from ATD, will be broadcasting the morning show from the Pembroke Town Green. That's right by the community center on Route 14. Mary Lou's will be there with a cup of hot coffee to warm you up. It's free. They've also got some tasty coffee cake. We've got our giant prize wheel that we bring around to each town, and you could win cool gift certificates like to different area restaurants, to famous pizza. I almost said almost famous pizza. It's famous pizza in Marshfield, along with a lot of other restaurant gift cards too. So come on out, say hi. September 26th, it's the last Friday of the month, the last stop on our morning tour from 6 to 10, Town Green in Pembroke. Come and say hi.
Maybe we should try that one of these years with Almost Famous.
Ooh, every month we'll hit a different town.
Yeah, maybe we can get the Naked Stills out there as well.
Sure.
How about every month we hit a different bar?
I could do that.
How about we go every week?
I know with us it's like every other day.
Too much, a little too much. All right, but let's get on the planning stages of that. I like where your head's at, John.
Sounds good. 95.9 WATD. We are back with the Naked Stills live in studio. We have Ryan, Rocco, and Daniel standing by, and we have a CD to give away.
We do.
And the name of the album is?
Cocheco.
Cocheco. Is this the debut album?
It is it's the debut full length, yes.
Debut full length. So caller number, what caller you guys want to pick?
All right, that guy. Whoever's calling in right now, they get it.
First one, man.
All right, let's
We didn't even have to give out the phone number. I like you making our lives easier.
I want this CD.
let's have you guys play another song, and we'll see who's on the phone line.
Sure, that sounds great.
What's up next?
We Fall Apart, which is on this record as well.
All right. The
good
Naked
one.
Stills on ATD.
It's about time I told you how I feel today. Though you just wanna dance around every word I say. It's the first time that we fall apart. Go ahead if you want to, just take a shot at me. Get me in your sights, pull the trigger and delight at this lavish catastrophe. It's the first time since the start I've had the virtue and gall to not care if I fall apart. To not care if I fall apart. No. Well, I watched you spin sugar-coated candy daydreams around you and me. We'll wake up to face the reality. There's no one coming to save you from all of the you and all of the me we can be. All of the me I can be. Am I all of the me I can be? All of the me I can be. All of the me I can be.
The Naked Stills, 95.9 WATD. Well, we had a phone call, but he wasn't interested in the CD. He's more interested in talking to you guys.
Talking to us.
And I think he knows one of you two. His name is Puffy.
Oh boy.
Who's this?
Caller, you're on the phone.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
How are we doing?
Great. Let me just tell you, you're making me very, very happy. We listen to your beautiful music. I'm very fascinated with it. But, Danny,
Yes,
you're about to make a song for the most beautiful thing in the world soon, I hope.
this is true. Yes.
Well, listen, guys, I won't take too much of your time on the phone. I want to let you know I'm listening to the whole program, and I think you're awesome. I'm very, very fascinated, and I'm very impressed.
Now, how do you guys know each other?
The gentleman on the phone happens to be my grandfather.
Oh, that's awesome.
How are we doing, Poppy?
Okay, I'm doing fine, buddy.
Awesome.
I'm very proud of you.
Thanks very much. Thanks for calling.
Okay,
in.
I'll leave other callers to come in. I can always talk to you, but I just want to let you know.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for calling.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, see ya.
That's really cool.
Oh, I have to apologize. When I first took the phone call, I thought he said puppy. And I thought, well, this is so mean. Why is he doing this to the boys? But it's Poppy, not Puppy.
Yeah, it's a name I penned for him when I was 2 or 3. I just called him this name, Puppy. And I'm 30 now, and I still call him that.
Of course you do. That will never change.
No, never will.
And now thousands and thousands of people know.
Yeah, hey.
Secret's out.
Secret's out.
All right. Well, let's roll into another song. What do you guys have next on your set list tonight?
That's a good question. Take me away?
Yeah, let's do that.
one. So we released a music video for this song, and it's on YouTube and is out in the internet world. So go ahead and go look for that guy there.
It was also our local track of the day today.
Awesome.
On ATD.
Very good. Very good. Thank you very much.
You bet.
There it is.
Another face in a crowd, just another star lost among the clouds, searching for the right words or something to say. Another lost soul waiting on a judgment day. Another face in a bar, they're telling me, son, I'm surely gonna make you a star. But it's all wrapped up in the hands of fate. And sometimes what you think you want is just a big mistake. But I can't help but hope stars will align someday and take me away. Take me away. Disappear. Another sound from a string, gently reminding we are nothing. 'Cause you and I I bear the cross, I'm feeling like the only one who's lost out here with you, alone in my mind, praying for God to come and find me. But yes, I know it's all part of the test, pushing me towards my destination, and I can't hear it and sent from above, and I just wanna feel my life with God.
The Naked Stills here on 95.9 WATD. Take Me Away. If you could, Rocco, take us through the story behind that song.
Well, admittedly, the story behind that song is mildly pretentious. No, I was playing at the Lizard Lounge. You know the Lizard Lounge, which is one of our favorite venues.
I do love that place.
We were playing in the I was by myself at that time playing in the open mic challenge.
Tom Bianchi.
Yeah, with Tom, who's awesome. That whole scene is amazing. And I came in second, and I was just kind of irritated because I was feeling a little like I don't know, like I could have done better, or I didn't know what I should have been doing better, and it was, music competitions, and even Tom would say the same thing, that they're kind of bogus. But I kind of let it get to me too much, and it was just kind of about constantly being in a situation where, having people come up to you after you play and being like, "Oh my God, you're so good," or blah blah blah, and it just kind of having the realization that like there's only so much you have control over, and there's you can kind of just do what you do, and whatever ends up happening is what ends up happening, and that's kind of it.
Sounds good. Very cool. We have the Naked Stills live in studio tonight. Where can people see you live?
Oh, actually, we have quite a big show coming up on the 26th as well. It's at the Hard Rock Cafe, and it's a benefit concert. A very close family member of ours, Doug's dad, actually has a very rare form of cancer, and we've done quite a few benefits for the UMass Cancer Center, and they have a walk coming up on the day after, or 2 days after, the 28th, whatever that Sunday is. So, yes, but the 26th, we're at the Hard Rock, and there'll be raffles and silent auctions and things like that. So if everybody's around, it's us and AJ Edwards and Skylar and Dan. I forget how to say his last name. He's not from around here. Helnig, something like that.
I don't know.
All right, and information is available up on your website?
It is.
And that's thenakedstills.com?
Thenakedstills.com.
All right, excellent. And you guys are all from Berkeley, right?
No.
Oh, no, okay.
No.
Just one of us.
Just one, yeah. I mean, well, I was there for a semester, and Doug was there, like, through college, but I was only there for a semester. But Dan and Ryan were not from Berkeley at all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You guys sound great.
Well, thank you.
Sure. So how long have you guys each been playing?
Oh, man. Dan, you want to go first?
I'll go first. I started playing guitar when I was 9, I think. So I've been at it a while. 21 years playing. Yeah. I started on piano real young, but my dad's a guitarist, and he was pretty inspiring to me, so it was hard to avoid it as well. He played all the time, so I grew to love it pretty quickly, and I haven't been able to put it down since. So.
And I have been basically singing since I could talk, guitar since I was, really probably guitar since I was 23, but I started when I was about 16, but I really only use it for songwriting purposes, and then I would send it off to Ryan or somebody else to learn how to actually play it, and then probably 23 I started actually like focusing on guitar. Ryan?
Bass for 4 or 5 years. Is it 5 years now?
I don't know how long it is.
Getting there.
Getting up there. But I started guitar when I was 13, and then didn't take it as serious as I do bass.
And Daniel already answered my next question, so I'm going to ask the two of you. Do you come from musical families?
Yeah, I think we both do. My grandmother always sang, and everybody on my mom's side played an instrument. My parents both they've got good pitch and can sing well, and But yeah, drum corps. They were all in drum corps, and my Uncle Anthony on my dad's side and my Uncle Johnny, they all played as well. So, but it wasn't necessarily anything that I like grew up around, like Dan, where his dad was playing all the time, but it was constantly around music in that capacity.
So what led to the formation of the Naked Stills?
I found Dan on MySpace.
What is MySpace?
What is MySpace is right. That's how long ago that was. And I was contemplating leaving Berkeley, and I was just trying to branch out and meet new people and try to find people to play with. And I sent one message out of like 25, and it was Dan, and that was love at first message. And he ended up living like right around the corner from me, and we just started writing then. And Ryan and I met through a guitar teacher that we both were at lessons at well before that. We've been friends for like 12 years now, and Dan and I about 9.
Yeah,
so.
We're getting there.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So, and then we met Doug through mutual friend that I met at Berkeley.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go into another tune. What do you guys have next on your list tonight?
You want to do that cover now?
Yeah, I think we're going to do a cover.
We're going to do a cover now. Which one are we doing? That one there?
I Wanted Somebody?
Yeah, let's see. So this is one of our favorite bands, and they're definitely a lot bigger than they were when we first started covering them. But this is a Dawes cover called If I Wanted Someone.
And I think didn't we see each other at their show at Life is Good a couple years ago?
We did, yes. We sure did. Here we go.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2,
house from before you got too old, like the feeling from a photograph before its meanings all got told. The words I say could be silver, but what's left unsaid could be gold. So get to know me once I go away. Maybe 'cause I come from such an empty-hearted town, or maybe 'cause some love of mine had really let me down. But the only time I am lonely is when others are around. I just never end up knowing what to say. If I wanted someone to clean me up, I'd find myself a mate. If I wanted someone to spend my money, I wouldn't need to get paid. If I wanted someone to understand me, I'd have so much more to say. I want you to make the day's movie easy. I took everything I thought from what it means to be a man. We need words to be put to what we do not understand. While you lean into the echoes, but you do not raise a hand. Oh, woman, help me see it like it is. If I wanted someone to clean me up, I'd find myself a mate. If I wanted someone to spend my money, I wouldn't need to get paid. If I wanted someone to understand me, I'd have so much more to say. I want you to make the day's move easy. I'd find myself a mate. If I wanted someone to spend my money, I wouldn't need to get paid. If I wanted someone to understand me, I'd have so much more to say. I want you to make the days move easy. Or if I wanted someone to clean me up, I'd find myself a maid. If I wanted someone to spend my money, I wouldn't need to get paid. If I wanted someone to cut me down, I'd have handed you the blade. I want you to make the days move easy. I just want you to make the days move easy.
The Naked Stills here on 95.9 WATD, covering Dawes. Sounding awesome.
Thank you.
Now, how do you guys pick and choose your covers?
It's whichever Dawes song we really want to play. Depends on the night.
I don't really know. I mean, Dawes really hits home with us.
I have to say, the first time I heard them, I could have sworn it was Jackson Browne.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the major influence is Jackson Browne. I think they even bought his SSL board, and then that's how they ended up on. He ended up on their record.
Yeah. I mean, he's involved in them big time.
Yeah, and they come from the same part of the California that
Southern California, isn't it?
Yep. So yeah, they're great. We love them. But as far as picking other stuff, I don't know. I mean, we do a lot of Radiohead. We do. What else do? We do some Death Cab.
Yeah, we've done Death Cab for Cutie. We've done
Counting Crows.
Jeff Buckley.
How about this? Now, it might be the same question, but who inspires you?
All of those things that we just said. Yeah. Those are big, I think, influences for us. And I think we all individually come from a slightly different place musically, which is nice at times and aggravating at times and nice at times.
Yeah, I think, in terms of influence, especially lately, it's been more of a just feeling like, our contemporaries inspire us the most. People that are out on the road doing what we want to do and that we either cross paths with or, we're going to shows and seeing.
Who are some of your favorite local bands on the scene right now?
Favorite local bands?
Tan Vampires is a big one.
Yeah, out of Portsmouth.
They're out of Portsmouth.
Yeah.
Joe Young.
Joe Young.
Joe Young's amazing.
Singer-songwriter out of Portsmouth as well. He's great.
Who else? Who else were we listening to?
Man. Oh, who's actually really good is George Woods.
Oh yeah, Georgie's great. AJ Edwards is great.
Yeah, AJ's great.
Trying to think bands wise though, who we've been listening to.
And speaking of AJ, you guys have the big show coming up, the benefit show.
We do, yeah.
On the 26th at the Hard Rock. And do you know how much tickets are for that show?
I believe that they are 10 or 12 pre-sale and 15 at the door.
Okay, excellent. And again, they're on your website, which is thenakedstills.com. We'll throw a link up to that on our Facebook page as well.
Awesome.
And you said it's a benefit show?
It's a benefit show. There'll be a raffle. There, like a raffle for a whole bunch of different gifts, I guess you'd call them, and then a silent auction, and it'll be good.
Excellent. Well, it is 9:49 here. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll come back. Do you guys have maybe one or two more songs to show us?
We sure do.
All right. We have the Naked Stills in studio tonight on 95.9 WATD. 95.9 WATD. This is Almost Famous every Tuesday night, 8 to 10 p.m. You can follow us on Facebook, too. Facebook.com/AlmostFamousRadio. Also, thank you to Margot from the Raynham Channel in here filming tonight. It looks like Almost Famous might be coming to your TV soon. So we'll be telling you more about that as the details come in. Right now, though, we're going to send things over to Sam in studio with a concert calendar update. Good evening, Sam.
Hello, John. It's nice to be back. We weren't here last week, so need a little Almost Famous in my life. Let's kick things off first with happy birthday to 5 people. We got quite a few birthdays this week. We got Jake Hill, John Chabater, Jessica Prouty, Mark Whitaker, and Amanda Carr. So happy birthday, all you guys. We got quite a few shows coming up. September 19th, Jillian Jensen is releasing her CD Stages. Joe Merrick will be in Plymouth this weekend for a concert. Risky Business this Friday will be at Get Up Stand Up, Bob Marley Tribute at Berkeley College. Jake Hill and Deep Creek will be performing at the Anthony Maury Memorial Concert on Friday night at New World Tavern, so don't miss that.
And that's actually Thursday night. That's a typo on there. It's Thursday night, 7 o'clock at New World Tavern.
There we go. So Thursday night. So don't miss that one. Next, Haley Jane and the Primates. She has a CD release show on Thursday at Atwood's in Cambridge. Aldous Collins Band will be at Reach Inc., Plymouth Rock's Music Festival this weekend. And last but not least, we've got the Barricades with Sunday at the South Shore Conservatory.
All right, that's going to be a fun show. And I think Lisa's introducing them, so check that out. It's at the South Shore Conservatory in Hingham. For more information on that, look them up on Facebook. So we have the Naked Stills live in studio. Thank you so much, Sam, by the way.
Thank you.
And you guys, just before the break, were telling us about a benefit show happening on the 26th. You can get tickets to the show, but if you can't make it to the show, you can also make a contribution online, right?
Yeah, you can make a contribution online, and you can also, if you want to, like, I don't know, make a contribution of an item that we can raffle off. You can definitely get in touch with us either through our website or via Facebook.
Excellent. And you mentioned also a tour coming up in October off the air, right?
Yep, the end of October, the 23rd is our first night, and then 24th we're at...
Yeah, I think the 23rd is Red Star in Cambridge. We just start local, and then we're going out to Western Mass on the 24th to play Iron Horse in Northampton for the first time, so we're pretty excited about that. And then we've got a couple... private house parties that we got hired for. We're pretty pumped about. Those are a lot of fun. So
very nice. And also you mentioned just briefly about a film festival that you were involved in.
Yeah, so a friend of ours, Michelle Chason and Eric Angra, they did really well in the local Boston 48-hour film festival, and actually won best cinematography and I believe best screenplay and best direction. And so the international film festival, 48-hour film festival, contacted them to represent Boston. So 60,000 started and 130 made it to the next round. And she originally approached me to write the song, and I brought in Ryan and Dan and actually Ben Atkin, who plays with Elephant Proof, to play drums. And so that was a really awesome experience, recording that in a short period of time, writing it and recording it all in one day, and then going to do the video shoot on this awesome location in Boston, 45 Province Street, and it's actually my girlfriend's roof deck, and so we went and shot there, and it's like 35 floors above Boston, right on Boston Common. It was a pretty awesome night. There are a bunch of pictures up on Facebook and social media sites for all that.
Excellent. And what are you guys on? You guys on Twitter, Facebook, that whole thing?
The whole shebang.
We do it all.
We are.
Yeah. We're typically more active tour time when it counts. Otherwise, we like take pictures of hamburgers and
Ryan cooking hamburgers.
Where's your best place for hamburgers in Boston?
Oh boy, I don't know. That's a good question.
I mean, I'm a Be Good fan.
Charlie's Kitchen has pretty good burgers too.
Yeah,
Charlie's is great. Yeah.
Yeah, I just had one at Mr. Bartley's for the first time.
Oh yeah.
And you sit like right on top of the next table, and they were like from France, so they had no clue like what was going on, and we had no clue that was going on, and they didn't speak English, and we were just like sitting at their table.
It was Hawaii all over again.
Oh, it was crazy. Yeah, exactly. Get to know your neighbor quick.
Yeah. Sounds good. It is 9:57 here. We have to make way for Pete Black and the Wide World of Blues, but we have time for one more song. What are you guys taking us home with tonight?
We're going to take you home with a brand new one called Shadow of a Man that will be on our new EP sometime in the spring, we hope.
All right. Well, thank you for coming down to the South Shore. We hope to catch you guys soon.
Thank you guys so much for having us,
guys.
Go ahead, Danny.
This is the last time I'll ever lay my eyes on picked a fine time to shed all my regrets, like layers in the sun.